So this is going to be a little bit different of a review than my norm. I'm not entirely sure how to review an eye cream like this to show the progress other than to do a little, like, demo of it now and then, like, keep using it off camera and I guess in a few weeks do an update and tack it on to the end and let you know if I think it was worth it or not. Granted, I only have a sample size of this, but this is the GlamGlow BrightEyes Anti-Fatigue Eye Cream. Supposedly, it's supposed to help even within one use, but like after 4 weeks, which I don't know if there's 4 weeks worth in here, after 4 weeks, it's supposed to like fight the appearance of like fine lines and wrinkles and things around your eyes. So I guess we'll see. I do like this packaging, although the packaging on the full size all looks like this up here. It's like a jar. But the full size is like $40 friggin', so ouch! Ouch! That's a bit much to me, but I mean, while this doesn't look like much, I did have one from the brand Belief that lasted me a really long time, actually. So I'm hopeful that maybe this will too. So I'm gonna go ahead, take my glasses off, let you guys see up close. I do have dark circles. They're not as bad today as they sometimes are, but I mean, I do have fine lines you can see in there too, that hopefully this will help with. It doesn't really have much of a set, like maybe a slight mintiness almost, but this has like caffeine and stuff in it, so it's supposed to help immediately with the appearance of like fatigue. So I'm just going to pat it on. Oh, that absorbs really fast, actually. What? Okay, like, for real, like, I feel like the dark circle's like a little tiny bit lessened that quick. There's no way. That has to be in my imagination. Okay, let's do the other side. Use a tiny bit more. You always want to just pat, not rub in this area because the skin is so thin around your eyes. You do not want to accidentally cause more damage than you're trying to, like, help improve the look of in the first place. So, what the hell? Like, I swear the fine lines look a little less deep already, at least on that side. Maybe I should use a teeny bit more on this side, but what the hell? Really? Okay, maybe this stuff is worth $40. Holy crap, if that's not my imagination, maybe it is actually worth it. What the shit? That is insane. I guess the real test will be by the time my shift at work is over, seeing if these effects are still a thing or if it's worn off. But, that's crazy. That is crazy. But part of me wants to use all my lids now. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Okay. Because I do have that one wrinkle across my lids that just pisses me off. I'm like, I swear if this can help with that, I am here for it. Okay. Let's do the other one too, just for the sake of consistency. I've seen in some of other people's reviews on this stuff that they've used it on their lids too, so it's okay. It won't blind you or anything. Okay, so let's see. Recap that. One thing with this product that I have seen several other people say is that it's one you have to consistently use because if you put it aside for a few months and come back to it after it's been open, it's like so dried up it's empty. So I have to now commit to using this daily to make sure it does in fact get used up. So I'm trying to think, do I feel any sensitivity from using it? I feel like I almost do on this side, but this side, it may just be the padding on that lid where it just feels irritated from it rather than the actual product, but I suppose we'll find out for how it wears. But yeah, I'll check back in like a few weeks on this one. By the time you view this video, it'll all just be in one video. But yeah, I'm curious to see if it does in fact make a visible improvement. Because if it does, I might be down to spend 40 bucks on this eye cream. You never know. I mean, you never know. If it works, that's one thing. Because I know a lot of eye creams, I swear, it's just like overpriced moisturizer that you could have used elsewhere on your face. No freaking difference. This one, I don't know. This one might actually do the thing it claims that it's gonna do. So I feel like I already see a little bit, not a huge, but a little bit of difference that quick. And that's nuts. So I'm like, if it's doing that in one use and that fast, imagine what it could do in 4 weeks if I'm good about using it every day. I'll try and be good about using it every day. So, alright. Okay, so update on the GlamGlow, day 2. Remember how I told you, like, the second I put it on this lid, it felt irritated, and I thought it was maybe just from touching it that it, like, pissed off the skin there or something? Yeah, no. Apparently, that eye must have just been really sensitive to whatever's in it. I don't know if it's, like, the retinol or what the deal was, but that eye burned all effing day. Even after I washed it off as best I could hours later. I think it was too late and already sunk in. So needless to say, today I'm going to try putting it just underneath the eyes and see if that still happens. If it happens again, I think I'm going to have to discontinue use. But I'm hoping by just using it under the eye, it'll be a different experience. And hopefully a better one. Because I want to like this. I do. But I cannot deal with that burning every day, and the last thing I want to do is develop a friggin' sensitivity to anything that's in this. So, let's go ahead and just stay away from the lids today. We'll just go underneath. I was so scared at work all day yesterday that they were going to ask me to stay later, and I'd have to be like, dude, no, I can't, and I'd have to, like, make up fake plans just to go home so I could try to wash this off. I didn't even get my break yesterday. It's kind of bullshit, but okay. We'll see if it feels any better today. Hopefully it will. It's a longer shift today, so it better feel better today. But at least this eye never got irritated by it, so I'm also wondering if the irritation had anything to do with potentially a bit of, like, eyeball trauma from a couple nights prior when a bit of tomato sauce got splashed into that same eye, and I never got a chance to, like, rinse it or anything. I had to just tough it out and work through it anyway. So it could just be, like, uber sensitive still from that, maybe, to where any little thing is pissing it off currently still, and maybe if I try this again down the line, maybe I'll have better luck with it. I don't know, but I'm hopeful that it won't be all, like, crazy sensitized again today like it was yesterday, because that was miserable, having to work through that and just pretending like it didn't feel like that eyeball was on fire. I was so convinced that when I came home that eyeball was going to be, like, bright red and inflamed and look like I have pink eye or something, but thankfully no. But, it did burn like a bitch, which really sucks. Especially because, like I said, this eye I felt nothing on. Just this one. It's also possible that since I've never used retinols near my eyes, maybe my skin's just going, what the fuck is this? And just freaking out a bit. But then again, I don't know why that would have affected the eyeball. I don't know. I really don't know. But, again, fingers crossed that we don't have a repeat today of what all happened yesterday. I am still making a point of not wearing any makeup that could potentially cause any irritation additionally on top of this. So we're gonna see if I have better luck. Fingers crossed. So another quick update on the GlamGlow. Apparently using it just under the eyes made all the difference in the freaking world. So that's how I'm going to be using it now. From here on out in my little trial period with it, I'm just going to use it under the eyes because frankly, I don't think my poor eyeballs can handle another day of trauma like that one. After the tomato sauce incident, after the putting the retinols on my eyelids incident, and then last night, trying to open the container the remainder of the pumpkin pie is in, a piece of crust flew up and hit that same eye. Hit it like a damn bullet. It's still sore today. My poor eyeball cannot take any more abuse, so I'm just gonna stick to under the eyes to err on the side of caution, you know? Yeah, no. But yeah, this stuff is like surprisingly soft like butter, so I'm loving that about it because you barely need to touch it and you have enough for like a whole application, which is so nice. And I'm still shook at how quickly this stuff absorbs. So, okay. I'll just go back and forth a bit. Alright. But yeah, I've noticed that. It seems like my eyes are looking better since I've been using it just the past few days. So, there is that. Ignore this. This is just for my glasses. It's not like an injury. Despite all the freaking injuries my poor eyeball has had in the past few days. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I think about like that is probably good. But yeah, I've definitely already been seeing improvement, so maybe this stuff actually is, in fact, worth the money. This is only my third use in, and it barely looks like I've touched it even, so that's kind of cool. Maybe this little bitty thing will last for months. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Maybe I'm supposed to use it morning and night. I don't know. I've only been doing it in the mornings, but it seems silly to use a caffeine-based thing right before going to bed, since nobody's gonna see it, but it is what it is. Okay, so I've been using the GlamGlow BrightEyes for a while now. Because I've got the bright light on, it doesn't look like anything if I go like this. It doesn't really look like it's that far down, but I'd say I've used probably at least a third, if not half of this by now, and I've pretty well figured out how it works, and can tell you that I think it's a little bit of a ripoff. I mean, does it work? Yes, but in figuring out how it works, I feel like it's a little misleading. So, does it help with puffiness around the eyes? Yes. Now, how it does that, I don't know. I don't know if that's the caffeine part of it. I don't know. But that part, okay, fine. I'll give them that. It does that part, and it does it well. Does it brighten up dark circles under the eyes? Yes. But this is where I figured out what's going on, and I feel like they're a little, I mean, they're vague in how they describe it on the website, but in actually noticing it, now I'm like, oh, is that all? You're slapping a Band-Aid on it. So they basically make it sound like there's light refracting off of certain types of, I don't know what in here, I forget their wording, but basically, the more of this I've used, sure, at first glance it just looks like it's plain white. However, when you have a very thin layer of it on your finger and you're about to apply it on, if the light catches it just right, there is the tiniest, almost holographic pink glimmer to it. And I thought maybe I accidentally got some eyeshadow or something and they're like the tiniest amount. If that had been the case, A, it would have been out of that top layer right now, and B, this is where I realized, oh no, it is not a mistake, and it is not anything of my doing. My mom got the same sample in Ipsy, and I went and took a look at hers. Hers also has that. So apparently, the way that they brighten the under eyes. They have this little soft pink holographic shimmer in there that's so subtle you don't really consciously notice it. But sure, does light bounce off of it and make it seem like it's brightening? Sure! But at the same time, it's not doing anything to your skin that's literally brightening the skin. It's kind of just cheating at brightening it. I mean, depending on if that makes you feel ripped off or not, may be the make or break for you. All I know is that I am glad I got it as a sample and wasn't something that I bought like the full size of, because if I had bought the full size and then figured that out, I would be so pissed right now and feel so ripped off given the price tag on what that stuff runs for full cost. If it were a cheaper product, I would even say it's a forgivable way of doing it, but for how expensive this shit is, and it's full size, I'm like, oh, no, 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 you don't get to cheat it the way you do the thing that you, no, 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 no. For that kind of a price tag, I expected it to actually literally do something to improve the skin itself, to do the thing it claims it's doing, you know? So, I mean, I don't know, I feel a bit misled, although technically they do claim that there's something in that the way the light hits it, it brightens the under eyes. I mean, they're not lying perchance, but at the same time, the way they word it doesn't make it quite sound like the reality of what it is. It's weird. It's really weird. But like I said, I will happily continue to use my sample of it, and should I get another sample in the future, I'll happily use that. But I would never pay the price for the full size of this, knowing that that's how it works, doing what it does. Now, as for things like fine lines, I don't feel like it's made a damn bit of difference. And for me personally, I couldn't use it on my eyelids. It burned like a motherfucker every time I tried to do it. So it just, whatever's in there does not agree with my eyelids. It makes them burn for like the rest of the entire damn day, even if I wash it off. It's weird, because the under eyes, not a bit of sensitivity. The second that it even feather touches like my eyelid, the upper lid, oh god, it feels like I have poured citric acid in my eyes. So it's just the weirdest thing. I don't know what's in it that makes it do that. I don't know why some people seem to be able to tolerate it perfectly fine, but my eyes can't. I don't know. But I can safely say that I don't think I would personally buy the full size of this. But, again, receiving it as a sample, sure, fine, I'll totally use it as a sample, but I think this one, as far as eye creams go, yeah, this one, kind of a ripoff. On the other hand, can you see some results out of it? Sure, but I feel like it's a bit deceptive in how it gets those results, so. Final rating on this one, I personally, as far as I think, my own opinion, I don't think it's worth the money. I would say skip it, there's better eye creams out there. But that's just my take, those are my 2 cents. If that price tag is nothing to you and you don't mind spending that much money for it to work the way that it does, you do you, no judgment whatsoever. All I know is that I personally wouldn't. But that's just me. So, anyways. That's it for this one, guys. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Have you tried the GlamGlow Bright Eyes? What did you think of it, good, bad, or otherwise? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description, and get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.